Hey guys, I am not sure about how exactly I came to this topic, but I am guessing it has a lot to do with that evil creature is still lurking around all the time. It now hardly abuses me for Emma Watson or women, but it sometimes does. But it does prevent me from being entertained, specifically passively entertained by watching stuff. It would not let me watch stuff for entertainment under any circumstance. But how could I forget that it has tortured me for over 3 years for the cursed Emma Watson? How could I forget that, especially while it's still lurking around? And just yesterday, it stimulated my shin to tell me to do something for a shin's woman, whether she's Emma Watson or some other woman. It's still doing that shit. And also, both yesterday and the day before yesterday, when I was watching porn, that thing may have not disturbed me a lot, but the planted neighbors did by dragging furniture deliberately. Like there was this video where two girls licked someone's dick until he came, and exactly at the moment that he came, which is a pleasurable moment to fantasize about, I mean to imagine as you're watching, they they emitted an unbearable sound by the dragging of the furniture to ruin it, to make me suffer from it. They don't like me watching porn, and it's understandable because watching porn makes me not depend on their stupid bitches for my own pleasure. Watching porn is something independent, and it's not what they want. They want me to be emotionally and physically enslaved by their women. They, the creature and the organization, they want me to be enslaved by Emma Watson. They want this one-sided marriage in which Emma Watson would be my so-called queen and I would sacrifice my own life for her. That's the type of relationship that they are looking for. They don't want me to please myself by simply browsing erotic or sexual material online. But I don't care about what they want. I do whatever I want, and I'm a pretty aware person. I have awareness, I am conscious, and I'm aware of those obvious things, with one of them that porn is in very obvious ways that I am very much aware of is better, a lot better than Emma Watson. Let me make a comparison. There are many Emma Watsons, and I don't know how many of them the organization is willing to provide. And many of them, but not all of them, are pretty. There are also many porn videos, a lot more than there are Emma Watsons, and there are also a lot more porn stars than Emma Watson. And some of them are pretty, some of them are a lot sexier than Emma Watson, and some of them are also a lot younger than Emma Watson. Even teenagers, and Emma Watsons are way past the teenage years. And trust me, teenagers are attractive because youth is attractive. Youth is life, is really fresh, both mentally and physically. Youth is very attractive. The stuff that is already old and worn out, that is not attractive. Emma Watson is somewhere in between, but is definitely not a teenager. And watching teenagers getting fucked is pleasing. Even if you're not fucking one yourself yet, even watching them getting fucked is pleasing. Let's move to the next thing. Emma Watson wants to control you, to make you a slave. Does porn want to control you? Obviously not. I mean, the worst thing that porn would ever ask from you is to pay some small amount of money for its content, so they could make a living by what they do, so they could be paid for their services. That's the maximum that the porn can ask from you, while so much of it is free. There's lots and lots of it, high quality porn that is absolutely free, and they don't ask you for anything, much less to become a slave. Let's move on to the next thing. Emma Watson has tried to ruin my life. Has porn ever tried to ruin my life? No, porn has never tried to ruin my life. Emma Watson wants your heart and soul. Does porn want your heart and soul? No. Porn wants nothing. In some cases, a little bit of money as a payment for services, but otherwise, it most definitely, it doesn't ask for anything else, and most definitely not for your heart or soul or your life, which Emma Watson does. Let's move on to the next fucking thing. I have been most sadistically and cruelly tortured for Emma Watson for over 3 years, which has left pretty severe psychological and emotional scars on me. My mind is forever scarred by what was done to me in Emma Watson's name. Has something like that ever been done to me for porn or even porn actresses? No, not even close. It's Emma Watson that was treated like it's this sacred goddess for whom I am supposed to sacrifice everything I got, including my soul, including my life, and everything, my future, everything. It's so ridiculous, I have no words for it. Porn is not only 10 times or 100 times, it's infinitely better than the cursed Emma Watson.